The miracle worker arrives. I did not pulling your fallen comrade from... You must be...
I know you are angry, Mother.
No spell can... Besides, you did not... Still, and we both know my energy. Bruce was right. You there is no need. As well as the new crack. How long do you... At last...
Do not bet on it, Mother.
Strange is acting stranger than usual now that Wanda's back.
Alright, Robbie. Today's the day we impress Johnny Blaze.
The weird vibes around here are driving me nuts.
Caretaker's not happy today.
Hell yes, movie nights are back!
Did the movie nights ever go away?
Now we can all just hang out, like old times.
If it gets any sunnier around here, well, good thing I'm a daywalker.
It's really good to have Wanda back. The whole place felt like it was missing her signature Scarlet touch.
Anyone who knocks the Sorcerer Supreme off his game is good in my books.
I smell tension.
I saw that Wanda is back. I'm sure that's a relief to some.
Smell that, Hunter? That's the smell of victory. Or maybe it's me.
New energy in the Abbey today, Hunter.
Robbie was not on his A-game last night.
Parker, you're not gonna believe this. Found a pivotal piece of intel that could blow the doors off Dracula's dirty dealings.
That's fantastic. What do you have?
Last year, a guy broke into the Central Park Zoo and tried to feed on the animals. I just got the police transcript of his interrogation. He admits to being a vampire and talks about Dracula's underwater base at the bottom of the ocean.
I don't know how to break this to you, but I helped cover that story for the Bugle. The guy wasn't a vampire. He swallowed a pound of MGH.
MGH?
Mutant growth hormone. Gives you temporary powers, but turns your brain into a mosh pit. Yeah, he probably didn't know what he was saying.
Incredible.
It is?
Yeah. I had no idea the powers that be organized such an obvious cover-up. Thanks, Parker. Gonna keep digging. Where there's vamp smoke, there's vamp fire. Yeah, get it?
Yeah, jokes are kind of my... happy to help.
Let's say we get to it.
Morale is feeling pretty high these days. Wanda's return to us is like starting a whole new chapter. The one where we drive back the forces of hell.
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to sleep tonight. You're stronger than I ever remember. And soon Lilith will find that out the hard way. You may have surpassed even my expectations, Hunter. I I think you're ready. Now we'll see if Lilith is equally prepared. Regardless of what Mr. Stark thinks, the mirror table was guiding our hand reliably for centuries before the advent of computers.
We played Spartan's Gambit way too late, and I outscored him.
And for a witch, Wanda isn't very spooky. Well, now, I mean.
Runic systems are at play here. Focus.
Why do I always have a flathead screwdriver when I need a Phillips head?
Concentrate, Stephen. Do not teleport Tony Stark to Kathmandu.
Prophecy? More like prophecy you never. Looks like Banner didn't tinker too much with the Gamma Accelerator.
Cagliostro might have something on Folie
The energy around the Abbey is thick. Makes me wish I was an emotional vampire.
Aside from all the demons and ghosts, this whole prophecy thing is feeling a whole lot less end-of-the-worldy. Also, I get to say, hey Hunter, we're trouncing your mom.
My abuelita taught me the secret of pep talks. She watched a lot of daytime self-help TV.
This war feels very winnable to me, Hunter. That's thanks to you.
She's your aunt. Maybe you can talk some sense into her.
Hunter, is that you? You've seen him, I can tell. You know about the temple.
The Abbey exudes a comforting aura. I can see why the Sons enjoy living here. And a concern to others. Releasing her from Lilith was a feat. I almost don't know what to say. I can feel your power.
Finally, some act. Don't be mad, but I bet some cash that Wanda. But here.
Releasing her from Lilith.
Oh, sure. Say, does that non-existent...
It is hard to...
Oh, that's what they all say. What she needs... Well, what about you? How's that?
Do not worry.
Try again. You know, someone who falls on their sword and doesn't ask for it.
Of
course I do. You go around soaking up other people's problems like a... So take it easy. Come on, you've got to be stoked that we won for once. Sometimes it feels like I'm the only one without a stick up there. Maxed out those stats, huh, Hunter?
Wanda coming back shows you how fluid these end-of-world situations are.
The Midnight Suns are starting to feel like a real positive force for good. Even though we've got several witches and demons on our team.
Nico and Magic never lost hope for Wanda, and that turned out great. I'm going to hang on to some hope that Dr. Banner finds his way back to.
Thankfully, black goes with everything. I know this isn't my place.
Everyone seems very...
That's what I'm talking about. We're acting like she's already back to...
How did you cope when you...
Badly. I'm still figuring it out. I'm used to having another voice in my head, but Wanda...
If you spoke with her... You do not need to...
Yeah. Just keep an eye on her, Hunter. You know what's really spooky? Animals that watch you. A duck once watched me jog around a lake, never took its eyes off me. Creepiest thing to ever happen to me. Do you think animals can have evil intent? Do you think Wanda would help me talk to animals? Robbie said the mirror table can show you your greatest fear. I mean, I'm not actually nervous, but do you think he was joking? The mirror table is not reflective. It could use a rebrand. Looks like I could learn a few things from you. Class is in session. Never thought I'd be friends with someone centuries older than my parents. What do you do when you reach peak conditioning? Asking for a goopy friend. We work well together, like peanut butter and jelly. Ah, great. Now I'm hungry.
How'd you bring Wanda back? Was it some weird mystical ritual, or was it cognitive recalibration via spirit force trauma? To me, it looked like your soul punched Wanda's soul's face, and she came to. But I also drank way too much coffee this morning.
Progress is progress, and I couldn't pick a better team to save the world and challenge my biases toward witches and demons.
Guess your mom's not that powerful after all.
We've been through a lot as a team, but we've come a long way.
Small victories, Hunter, are always worth celebrating. Like an old friend coming to her senses, courtesy of one of our newest friends.
Wanda, my main witch, is home. I knew she didn't break bad for good.
Nico and I shared a bonding moment over my punk phase. It was endearing.
Let's just pray Banner doesn't go Hulk on us. Not sure we're ready for that particular flavor of pain.
Banner and Wanda, linked by the same corruption.
Ugh, reptilian blood tastes terrible. There aren't many in the Abbey who can challenge you these days. You shouldn't have to fight demons anymore. They should run from you. It's good to know that not everyone hates me.
We have a tough choice ahead, Hunter, and I could use your input. Do we have the Apocalypse canceled party in Malibu or New York? Still not sure about Blaze or Wanda for the guest lists, but if there's someone's +1, I'll have Happy look the other way.
That's thanks to you.
Evildoers beware. Who knows? Maybe if we keep doing whatever it is we're doing, we can get the Dread Maiden on our side too. I shouldn't joke about the Dread Maiden. That thing still gives me the creeps. Look, usually he crushes me in that game, so whatever's in his head is good for my video game confidence. Hey, it's the small things we have to appreciate during the apocalypse. Like dunking on a Ghost Rider in an online game. All this excitement has really got me thinking about forming a team of my own. Spider-Man and his astonishing pals. His stupendous companions.
Hey, look who's awake. When we see Johnny Blaze next, I'm gonna keep on keeping my cool. Then show him what a Ghost Rider from East LA can do. Then we'll be best friends. She's Wanda. She's the best. I know Magic and Nico are just as excited as me. Lilith's going down. I can feel it in my skull, Hunter. She watched a lot of daytime self-help TV. Only in America, she used to say, do people teach you how to build yourself up for free. Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
Lilith has had the advantage for far too long. Way to snatch it back from her and Banner.
Hunter. Guess we'll see how much damage your mom did to Wanda's psyche. Hold on to your socks. Wanda's back on our side. She's not with Lilith. Strange has been muttering protection spells just to be sure. People need a place to unwind. Wouldn't mind a dartboard, though.
We got Wanda back, straightened out Johnny Blaze, and are gonna totally vaporize the Parchment of Power. What could possibly go wrong? I hope that wasn't too confident of me. I just really want Lilith to go away. Forever.
The Coven Queens are all back together again. Don't tell any of the Coven Queens I called them the Coven Queens, okay? Swear on it.
Hey.
Awesome! We're winning, right, Hunter? Right?
Oh, it's you.
Well then, I hope...
You really think I could... No, Hunter. I just sat... Is it weird that I think...
I have trouble...
Guess she's got... I can... You may have taken me from her yesterday. There's... The moment you drained...
What?
The only way I can describe it was an ancient temple with tentacles.
Do your
Always. Which is why it's more important.
Are you sure you are up to it?
You wanna help? Let me serve Lilith the revenge she deserves. That's... I'm not as
I just want to make...
I don't think I'm ever going to be I'm talking your ear off, aren't I? I don't mean to keep you.
Actually, Tell me...
My chaos magic came to me when I was a child in Transia, defending my father from... My twin brother had talents of his own. When the mob came for us, we fled and never looked back.
Where is Pietro?
Still in Transia. He believes in a world where mobs don't menace children who are born different.
If he stayed...
All across Europe. I reinvented myself, lived a quiet life, and explored the limits of my magic.
Can you give me...
Chaos magic is inherently dangerous, for it is the same power we live, but not for me. I leave no stain on reality, and I...
Why?
If I desire it,
Can we talk about your...
Oh my... Those were all notes to my...
They made sense to me. You're...
Really? That's wonderful to hear.
I had questions. What is it like to be in a...
I'm still getting used to it. After...
A powerful
That's not how I see myself. I don't know if I'll ever be more than...
It sounds as though you do not...
No! It's a great honor. I learned so much. Yeah.
If this is difficult...
Hunter, I'm not...
All right. When you were...
Yes, Hunter. You are all she... Lilith loves you, Hunter. In her... Yeah.
I had... Are you...
No. Our interactions are...
Do you want me to...
No, I deserve it.
Can we
I can't, Hunter. Yeah.
Hey boss, head to the forge. There's something you need to see. It's not Strange in his pajamas, though I will let you know if that happens. He has these matching slippers with curly toes. A real Santa's elf vibe. But that's not relevant. Come to the forge, okay?
I'm not really a glass half full kind of guy. Unless it's a glass of whiskey. Smells like paprika and New England clam chowder. Two things that really don't go well together. I ain't much of a conversationalist. More of a fighter.
On the prowl?
Privyet, Hunter. 10 days ago, I might have thought we were going to be dead meat. Today, I think we are living meat. Demon-kicking meat. I think Nico brought some transient treats to Wanda's room last night. I helped her acquire them through some limbo traversing. Don't tell Sarah... I mean... caretaker. Hunter, is this what Team Spirit feels like? Yes? Oh.
You smell it? Never been in any situation I couldn't claw myself out of.
Then why does it feel so... blah, icky, weird? Wanda's home, but we're not all happy about it yet. Everybody's still worried about Bruce. I don't understand the Avengers, and not sure I ever will. But if there's any of Lilith's corruption left in Wanda, I'll purge it out myself. I don't mean to keep bringing it up, but I did resurrect you from the dead. Soul cleansing should be a piece of cake. This isn't the first team I led. The Runaways were. We were a family. That's how I saw it. And that's how I see the Midnight Suns.
There you are, Hunter. I'd like to speak to you, if you have a moment. I understand you spoke to...
Perhaps you should ask her yourself.
I'm not... I can't... I was the one who gave up on... I just thought she was... No one has been purged of... But you... This isn't easy.
Well, it was her perseverance and creativity.
Yes, I can't help but ask. Did you suffer any strain?
I did experience... I had a vision.
No. Then we... Well, that's enough of me monopolizing your... It's good to have you around again. I couldn't begin to count the number of missions we've planned in this room over the centuries. Ambushes, sieges, open warfare. We did a bit of everything back in the day. I doubt even the best this world has to offer can match you now. I've always considered this room to be the unofficial heart of the Abbey. Sure, there are quite a few other areas of interest, but this is where the action comes together. Carol seems like the perfect fit for the war room. I already trust her implicitly when it comes to our tactical readiness. I've probably spent more time in this room than anywhere else in the Abbey. It's where I feel most comfortable. If you weren't on our side, I think we'd be hunting you at this point. You're stronger than I ever remember, and soon Lilith will find that out the hard way.
Of all the Gamma accelerators I've seen in my life, this is definitely the Gammaest.
That was a hell of an operation. Snatch and grab and a rescue. I score that a big win for everyone.
Indeed, a much-needed victory on many levels.
No argument here. Question is, what do we do now?
You don't need to worry about a thing, friends. I've got it handled.
Good to see you.
Hello.
All right, Hunter. Let's get to work.
Good day to you, Hunter.
I've worked with a few borderline scientists myself. You know the type. Consumed by their...
Don't take a bow just yet. That energy's a tension we have to break. And that involves Wanda. Feels like we're at basic training for demon fighting.
Today is the first in a long while I haven't awoken to...
We successfully retrieved the Gamma Accel...
I'm so glad. Although Tony's notion of stopping the prophecy is doomed to failure, but that's a...
Dark days will inevitably return, but I think...
Success follows failure. At this moment, we are at a crest. We bask in the warm...
I would like to talk more, but...
Too much. I'm not sure how to even pick up the Gamma accelerator. Wanda's return is an auspicious omen, although Sarah might feel differently.
Art is very subjective. Who am I to judge?
I hope Tony doesn't take too long. Perhaps someday, when this is all over, we can tour the more interesting pocket dimensions together.
Need a pick-me-up?
What's shaking?
Reprieves, no matter how brief, grant us all a moment to reflect and breathe.
books in this place are something else.
Did you find anything?
You bet. My top two have to be a scroll about a fire-breathing spider Cerberus.
Thanks.
Actually, all this reading got me with my spider roots and the spider... I'm not asking you to pull any strings for me or anything like that.
For now, you should focus on being the best you can be in every...
Of course, of course. Either way, I would like a chance.
Well, I am sure you can...
What?
Yeah.
If I read these books here...
Have you been...
No.
Do not open your door to any knock that sounds unnatural.
No inhuman...
The Ancient One would have drawn from the Dark Dimension to purge this corruption, but I dare not. It's not much, but I have managed...
Don't forget to write.
I was never much for dancing, if that's what you're after.
I can't tell you how great it feels to have you. But we can't start if we don't find Johnny Flametop and grab the parchment.
Seems like you have this whole thing planned. I am impressed.
Well, I have no shortage of ideas. It's executing them that's tricky.
Fascinating.
Well, sort of. It just says, oh my god, we have to...
And if we do get the parchment?
My appreciation of magic is evolving quite a bit,
Your overflowing confidence.
Oh, take all you want. I have enough. No matter what, though, this whole thing has already...
Oh.
Because right now, I'm looking at the Gamma Accelerator, and Bruce Banner is looking at an empty spot. All we need now is the Parchment of Power.
Ah, Hunter, good to see you. Even the infectious corruption of Lilith is no longer a match for your power, Hunter.
So, do you think Stark can pull this off?
It's a risk. A big risk.
I think the guy's a genius. Come on. It feels like we're pushing all our chips on this one bet.
If he manages to pull it off, our prayers will be answered.
And if he doesn't, we gotta be prepared for hell on Earth.
The legend walks among us.
Feeling good today, girl.
What's up?
Hey, Hunter. I had my doubts about the Midnight Suns. To be frank, you put them to rest.
You want in on this discussion, Hunter? Cap and I were just...
I hear it.
The thing is, I've seen Tony like this before. He becomes fixed. Sometimes the results are great. But considering the danger we're all in, we can't... Otherwise...
I know the danger all too well, and I would say you're...
I don't want to completely derail the plan. We need to start walking, talking, and plan...
So what do you plan to...
I'm not sure what that would accomplish. Our skepticism aside, we'll just have to cross our fingers. Here's hoping Tony can pull this off. Hey, you. Not a bad place to be posted up, all things considered. At least I'm not down in the dungeon with Tony.
Well, looky who it is.
It must feel pretty good being at the top of your game, Hunter.
lucky day, huh?
Nice to get some fresh air. Hardly any cobwebs or ghosts out here.
Good. I was hoping for something to do. Want to read something that'll... I'm here if you need me. Pick your target, Hunter. Stay out of trouble. They're ready to make a move. Sending your friends out to fight isn't the easiest choice. See you soon.
Find more coil, send it my way. Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? Sometimes, I even impress myself. Later.
These are the current priorities. Bye. Thanks, Hunter. Who are we sending on an op? If I had time, I'd take care of these myself, but I have been accused of... Bye.
Practice makes perfect.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
See you around.
This should be useful. What you doing, Charlie?
Our vision of the one Lilith serves bonds us, Hunter. Yes, Hunter? I wasn't certain at first. She's more alert, and it's obvious.
I do not know how I could do this.
There's no question you two.
A hellhound gave up hell to walk beside.
That is the loveliest. Such an. Yes, Hunter?
Lovely, dear. You're a natural.
Hydra's mystics are trying to open one of those rifts. It probably goes without saying, but we can't have them summoning abominations from the other side.
Still holding their interest. Got any more? Sandwich? That's the stuff. I'm going in. They're ready. Help is at hand. Watch my back!
Where have I seen that before?
That's one mystic out.
Target confirmed.
Leave some for the rest of us. The advantage is mine.
going to like this.
Help is at hand. Someone order a sandwich?
That's an interesting technique.
That's one mystic out.
I'm going in.
You're getting pretty good at that.
The power of the light.
Here we go.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Target confirmed.
Pain is only temporary.
I have your back. Hail that. You had your chance. Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend.
We've knocked another mystic out of the ritual. Almost there.
I feel more like myself every day. Welcome assistance.
Whatever gets the job done.
Hail.
I'm going in. That's the stuff.
Mystics are digging deeper, reaching for something to call for.
Feeling a little off.
It was a mistake to come here, but there's still time to run.
The advantage is mine.
Roger that.
I am impressed. Even for Hydra. The light is on our side.
Happy to help.
I feel better already.
Bring it in.
You make an excellent partner.
We will never forsake her.
Can't stop me that easily.
Everything according to plan.
Target confirmed.
They cannot possibly match your strength. Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Here we go.
Consider it done. You are lucky to
You'll have to teach me that move sometime, Hunter.
This shall be of great help. There is peace. Hell that.
I'm starting to see how all those stories about
Let us see if they have an answer for this. It is all coming back to me.
Behold their passage.
I can feel her corruption spreading.
We will crush them.
I'm impressed.
Now that was something. There was a time when Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed. The advantage is mine.
We've done it.
Now that Wanda's back, I feel like the band is finally back together. Can't wait to get some one-on-one time with her. Miss that witch.
Go easy on her, Robbie. She's been through a lot. It might be a while before things go back to normal again.
Normal? Since when were we ever normal? But Nico is right. Wanda might not be as social as we would like her to be.
I just want to make sure she knows that we love her and are happy to have her home.
Maybe start slow with something familiar, like a movie night.
Blade, you just read my mind.
Wow, really? What am I thinking now?
You must have a mind for it to be read, Robbie.
I meant let's have a watching party in Wanda's honor.
I think she's really gonna like that. Small victories, Hunter, are always worth celebrating. Like an old friend coming to her senses, courtesy of one of our newest friends.
Lilith has had the advantage for far too long. Way to snatch it back from her and Banner.
Wanda being home won't feel right until we have a movie night. And sure, she can pick the next few flicks.
I'm glad to be sharing a space with Magic again. She's a good one.
We've been through a lot as a team, but we've come a long way.
Careful there.
Oh, hey, Hunter. Just having a Midnight Suns movie night. Come join us if you want.
Reprieves, no matter how brief, grant us all a moment to reflect and breathe.
I'm not really a glass half full kind of guy. Unless it's a glass of whiskey.
My symbiote's giant tongue lets us taste more flavors. Not in a creepy way.
Don't ask to see what's under the mask. I'll blind you with my good looks.
How'd you bring Wanda back? Was it some weird mystical ritual, or was it cognitive recalibration via spirit force trauma? To me, it looked like your soul punched Wanda's soul's face, and she came to. But I also drank way too much coffee this morning.
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
Why do people use ketchup as fake blood? Am I the only one who can see the difference?
We have a tough choice ahead, Hunter, and I could use your input. Do we have the Apocalypse canceled party in Malibu or New York? Still not sure about Blaze or Wanda for the guest lists, but if there's someone's +1, I'll have Happy look the other way.
So, do you think Stark can pull this off?
It's a risk. A big risk.
I think the guy's a genius, but come on. It feels like we're pushing all our chips on this one bet.
If he manages to pull it off, our prayers will be answered.
And if he doesn't, we gotta be prepared for hell on Earth.
Morale is feeling pretty high these days. Wanda's return to us is like starting a whole new chapter. The one where we drive back the forces of hell.
Why, hello, Hunter.
Guess your mom's not that powerful after all.
If it gets any sunnier around here, well, good thing I'm a daywalker.
It's really good to have Wanda back. The whole place felt like it was missing her.
Thanks for... I feel better already. Forgot how relaxing...
Well, you were...
Just glad I could say...
That... Wanda, are...
They are?
They...
That's because they... And if they did...
Reminds me of how all the witches tried to...
Times really... If there is one thing I know for sure, it... Well, you know.
I was a young child, but yes.
Things would have been...
Easier in what way?
There's always a story. And I really don't know you that...
Fair.
Besides, we're just getting...
Are those witches actually...
Well, he is the...
Then why do they not just turn him into a...
Because they're good...
This war feels very winnable to me, Hunter. That's thanks to you.
An offering bowl. But what to offer?